Yeah. All right. I told myself I was gonna wait on showing y'all this guitar, but I couldn't because I feel like every time that I've taken this thing out on a town, it's just blown my mind. It's blown people's minds. So I was like, "Fuck it. Let me get this out of my system while I still have the time to do so." Um, this was a gift from a builder in Linwood, and it was a really, really awesome way this came about. A gentleman heard about me from a episode of Couch Riffs podcast. My friend Mike Squires and I did a podcast last year, and the guitar builder, his name is Christopher. He came across it, heard it, and was like, "Wow, this sounds like a really cool guitar player." So I um, was shocked when he hit my line one day. It was like, "Hey, let's do lunch sometime," and I was like, "All right, cool." I never turned down lunch. We got to talk about gear and bands that we loved, and he brought with him this guitar. Now, already this looks crazy. You got the neck, beautiful Strat neck, perfect for the big meaty claws that I have for fingers. Um, Thunderbird body, all black. Even got a little bit of wear on here too, which I usually don't go for a relic guitar, but it looks really cool. I really like it. Um, I digress. So he pulls out the case and is like, "This is just a loaner right now. I want you to put it through its paces, give it a couple months, let me know how you like it." And I remember I got the guitar along with a bunch of pedals he gifted me, and I drove straight home. I might have ran a couple red lights doing that. And I'm still waiting on those tickets in the mail. When I tell you I plugged this right into my Vox, plugged it right into the pedal board, it sang. It was amazing. It was so dope. And you heard a little bit of it here of the neck pickup, which anyone that knows me knows I love a Gretsch style pickup. Or this is not necessarily a Gretsch style pickup. I just associate these pickups with a lot of my like favorite guitars, like the Dual Sonic. They're on a bunch of Falcons, and I think this particular one comes from Lawler. The Diasonic looking pickups. Love these to death. And you heard a little bit of that at the beginning, and yeah, you got that tone. You got the telly and the bridge here. You can never go wrong with a good telly pickup, and this is another one of those that I don't know. We were talking online for a little bit, and I kind of would always tell him that my two things of I love big clear guitars, and this is that. And so, long story short, I played this at a gig at Lumen Field during a Seattle Sounders game with one of the bands I've been sitting in with, Barracks, and it was the perfect guitar for that gig. It was loud, but it was bright. It held gain pretty well when I threw some fuzz on it. It was thick, and I remember I sent him hella pictures from that gig, and after a while, He texts me back and he says, "Hey man, I just want to make sure it was the right one. It's all yours. Do with it what you like." And I have been playing this thing to the cows come home since. It's gotten to a point where I have to tell myself that I can't take this to every gig. I play in a few different projects where this is versatile enough to play all those projects and it does it well. But sometimes I'm like, I got so many guitars, I gotta make sure they all get some love. But this one's been getting a ton of love this summer. So yeah, shout out to Cristo's Custom Guitars. They're actually just north of me in Linwood, Washington, and Swedish gentleman. Please give his Instagram a look and please pick up one of his instruments because it's great build quality. It's everything I love in a guitar. It's got some weight on it. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. I love when Thunderbirds have this like little like indent where all the the electronics are kind of on this like little plane here. I love that look. No one has really caught on to this, but I love all black guitars, even though I don't own any until this one. So I'm really grateful that he let me have this one because I remember whenever he was saying it's a loaner and I saw it, and I was like, damn shame. I love an all black guitar. But yeah, let me play some more tones on this thing. Everyone knows me. I love a great in between the pickup tone, and this. It sounds so good. It's got that buckle in there that I really love. And this is all just clean. And the thing is about all the sounds you're hearing right now is this is also another part of his very, very wonderful gift he gave me. So right now I'm running this guitar into my pedal board. The only thing you're hearing right now is another gift he gave me, which is actually an Eden preamp for bass guitar. I've been using it in Rub on bass, but I've also been using it on this guy and on all my amps. It brings the guitar to life. You've got an EQ on there. You've got a compression on there and its own little gain stage area. It's made me way excited about playing guitar these days. That's going into my Keeley Caverns, delay reverb pedal, and then that's all going into my Vox, my mini Beetle, which is going direct into the laptop and everything, going into Ableton. So, like, you hear how clean all this is. And it's everything that I want in a guitar. Like, it does the Dwayne Eddy sound that I obsess over. Does that perfectly. And now we get to the bridge pickup, and it's bright as all get up. Sorry, ran out of licks there. It's a little late, so I'm trying to be on a little bit of the quieter side, but just, man, everything about this guitar just fucking, it gets the job done. I really love it. And as you hear with the bridge pickup, it's not too bright, but it gets through every mix that I put it in. Like, I love doing the I'll go to the airport and play like you can't beat tones like this, man. So yeah, I had to go on and I had to yap about this guitar a little bit, especially since I feel like I was at a point where I was feeling a little stuck musically, where I was like playing a bunch of dope shows and then not hearing things for like weeks on end, then playing more dope shows and then nothing. So it's having guitars like this just kind of appear in your life is truly a blessing, and I cannot thank Christopher enough for letting me love on this guitar the way I've been loving on this guitar. And yeah, I will have even more videos like this coming up soon. I just wanted to get this one out. I haven't been able to have people over to try it. I'm gonna have friends over to try it, but I just had to yap about it for a little bit, and hopefully y'all have enjoyed this longer than usual video. I'm gonna do this more often, but yeah, I had to just get this one in before I, you know, didn't do so. But yeah, thank you so much for checking out this video. I got a couple of shows coming up. I'm playing at Tim's Tavern on November 2nd, and would love to see y'all all there. But yeah, if you see me out and you see me with this, it's gonna be a crazy night. So make sure you stick around for that stuff. All right, peace.